Ashe, my energetic beings, and blessings to you. Engage in ritual, magic, and medicine. Explore monthly workshops, coven calls. June, unlocking Jupiter's frequency. Shaman Healing Academy revision. Indigenous healing practices, rituals, ancient wisdom to align your energy and awaken your gifts. Subscribe to the Coven for only $3.99. Subscribers Live. Weekend Insights. Holistic Shaman Medium Tonya D. See you on the inside. Ashe. Inshallah and Ashe, as always, blessings to you, and welcome to a Mystical Monday, the last Mystical Monday in the season of June, where we're flowing conversations with Gus. Gus being God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it. Gus, the Gus channel. Welcome to this week's Mystic Messages. Once again, I am Tonya D, your host. I'm a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach. I'm here to guide you through the subtle energetic fields as a reflector by design, the wisdom of a 6-2. I am very uniquely, deeply aligned with the lunar celestial rhythms, truly assisting you to navigate the cosmic currents with clarity, rhythm, and intention. Each week, I do follow the cycles, the lunar seasons of the moon through the sun, the moon, the goddess of the night, basically. Through these seasons, really guiding you as kind of a lunar emotional life coach. And of course, a spirit mama to those of you that have worked with me one-on-one. I do like to call myself a holistic shaman medium, just weaving together the energetic pathways of your unique design, activating your personal energetic algorithm. And on this show, we each week dive into the moon's stages and phases through each season, an elemental energy, how they shape our daily reality for ritual, doing divinations at the end to guide you, along with an affirmation to center you and fuel the week ahead. And of course, if you're new here, welcome aboard. And of course, please subscribe, ring that bell, share the magic, the medicine with other lunar beings that truly resonate with this frequency. And don't miss out on joining the Online Coven, my monthly live workshops, every third Friday at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. These workshops are designed to assist you and help you just level up in your spiritual practice, manifesting, mastery, and all the things. 2025, this cycle, we have covered, if you're new here, sometimes I feel like I repeat myself. However, it's in the repetition, right? But so far this year, we have covered manifesting in the age of AI. This was all about balancing our intuition with technology. This one was like a great one to just open up the door. It was an amazing kickoff, honestly, to these workshops. And then in April, we dove into magnetic moon manifesting, harnessing the power of your natal moon sign, utilizing your feelings or adding them to magnetize magnetically whatever it is you want to create and manifest. The moon has this very unique gravitational pull for each and every one of us, and just knowing your moon sign can magnetize the energy within that frequency. And then in May, we covered mind plus emotions for manifestation mastery. This was all about merging your natal moon and your natal Mercury. It was like this mind felt compass through our thoughts and our feelings collaborating. And then arriving this Friday, if you're new here, I've been stoked about this one. June's monthly Coven Call workshop is Unlocking Jupiter's Frequency, the frequential energy of Jupiter. This is about adding to the sauce. It's an opportunity through the cosmos These workshops have really been unraveling some magical medicine. Included is an online community to support your growth, and become a monthly subscriber if your heart feels called, where you truly have access to a library of magical offerings. So, with Reflector's guidance, as we follow the moon this week, we do still have the moon kicking off the energies in the high degrees of Aquarius. So for the season of Gemini, tune into the moon forecast. It's full throttle. Check out Gemini season Aquarius moon. It's titled Winds of Innovation, Riding the Frequencies of Thought. Very poetic and prophetic if you have a natal moon in Aquarius. Fractals of thought waves. Feeling kind of like a bit digitally lit, a digital AI, basically. It's your third eye activations, your willpower is doing some initiation, and just really being your authentic, otherworldly, raw self. So if this is your natal moon sign in Aquarius during Gemini season, this is your affirmation, which I love, actually. I would carry this with you into the season of the moon, Cancer. That is up and coming. But it says, my moon is a mirror of inspiration. I express freedom. I connect with clarity. I evolve with joy. Really allow that to be your glimmer, your gold. Say or invoke it out loud, or hell, do both. Hold that resonance, those fractals. And then, of course, we return to the moon in Pisces as we come to the end of Gemini season. This is about dreaming with words. When feelings meet thoughts, it's an ocean of feelings. So for the natal Pisces moons tidying up the waters in Gemini season, this is about dreaming with words when feelings meet thought. So if your natal moon is in Pisces, you are naturally intuitive, emotionally porous, and deeply imaginative. Your inner world is a sanctuary of dreams, feelings, visions, not bound by logic. You feel life like waves of poetry. You are poetic, flowing, elusive, profoundly tender. So as the sun moved through Gemini, a fast-talking, curious, mental air sign, mental stimulation, empathy, you may have felt a bit ungrounded, scattered. Gemini wants to think. Pisces wants to feel. So this season could have felt like trying to read a book while drifting or floating in the ocean. So during Gemini season, your sensitive Pisces moon may have felt overstimulated by Gemini season's whirlwind of information, conversations, fast-moving energy, beauty in the buzz of beauty there. Maybe the risk of burnout, emotional dissociation. So if you didn't stay grounded or don't stay grounded, Gemini season was your invitation to translate your feelings into language. It almost felt like light language, fluid language, letting your emotions speak through poetry, journaling, voice notes even. Gentle conversations with yourself or others. You were being asked to bridge heart and mind, to work with this energy, hopefully, creating with clarity. Let your dreamy insights take form. Dreams take form. Gemini helps you organize your ideas strategically. Write, speak, paint. Do something to give structure to your visions. Make them physical. Establishing those gentle boundaries. So with so much mental stimulation in the air, it's easy for your empathetic moon to feel overwhelmed. Protect your emotional space with intentional screen time, alone time, rituals for sure. Rituals that reset your energy, your vibration, and really engage selectively. What does that mean? Gemini season wants you to connect, but not every invitation needs a yes. So focus on conversations that really inspire and soothe your spirit. bridging the intuitive and the intellectual. You've been uniquely positioned this season to bring soul to the surface. So really let your feelings inform your ideas. Feel and form. Your insights nurture others. So a Pisces moon mini ritual during Gemini season is about channeling the current. Channel the current. How do you do that? Sit quietly, write down a question that's been floating in your heart. Light a candle, of course, and gaze into the flame while taking in a deep breath or many deep breaths, and just allow an answer, an image, a phrase to rise up intuitively or float down. Writing a poem, an affirmation, a message from your higher self in response. Let it be messy, magical, even mysterious. That's your moon's language. A vital, energetic, cosmic check-in, a vital check-in. So this Gemini season was bookended by the Gemini new moon and Sagittarius full moon. And as a mutable sign, both Gemini and Pisces are adaptable. But Pisces needs stillness while Gemini thrives on motion. So balance is the key. So with Jupiter now in Cancer and Mercury dancing into Cancer as well, by mid-season, there's a gentle emotional wave that helps soften those sharp edges of all this mental energy. So an affirmation for Pisces moons during Gemini season: my emotions are sacred messengers. It's the messenger of the sacred. I express from the soul. I listen with love. I create from the current of my truth. And then we finish Gemini season again with the moon returning to Aries, a moon in Aries. So the moon in Aries starts 7 minutes into the June 19th, Juneteenth, my personal born day, which is now also a holiday celebration, celebrating myself, the whole planet is. Plus, gingers are the new black, or we've always been black. What am I saying? Where are my gingers? But we also have an amazing planetary revolution happening for us as well. So for the natal Aries moons closing up the door to Gemini season, I coined this Aries moon impulse meets intellect, igniting inspired action. And I just want to say my natal sun is at 27 degrees, which is also an Aries degree. So this is going to have more power to the punch for me. However, if your natal moon is in Aries, very different flavor, by the way, you're bold, you are passionate, you're instinctive, you feel first, think later, and live life through immediate emotional fire. I've witnessed this. Your moon is fast, direct, always on the move, craving excitement, challenges, fresh beginnings, a freshie. So as the sun moved through Gemini, a curious, mental, active air sign, mental empathy, and you're connected to the root center, your emotional fire received a breath of fresh wind, not just air. Gemini's airy mental sparked a fanning your flames in all the right ways. I almost said waves, but all the right waves. Or possibly left you feeling scattered if there's no clear direction. So during Gemini season, your Aries moon may have felt energized, restless, a hunger for stimulation. Gemini season, the sun, fueled your need for movement, variety. But too many ideas without action could have left you a little more frustrated. So this is a great time. It's a fantastic time to initiate new projects, have bold conversations, say yes to adventures, but be mindful of impulsivity or even burnout. Your emotional nature thrives. So when there's a challenge or a purpose to anchor all this buzzing Gemini inspiration to work with, these energies channel those impulses into creativity. If you felt fired up by new ideas, Take quick, inspired action. Start small, write that pitch, launch that podcast even. Say yes to that coffee date. Let your emotional momentum build. Find play in the process, the journey. Gemini energy encouraged lightness, curiosity. Pair this with your passionate nature to make your pursuits fun, playful, not just fierce. Avoid overreacting. Both Aries and Gemini move quickly. They move fast. It's already percolated. It's already moved stages. So pause before reacting emotionally. Ask yourself, left hand on your heart or both, is this response aligned with my deeper truth or just a spark? Ask yourself. Initiate mindful movement, dance, run, hike. It's the season of hiking. Or engage in breath work to release excess fire from the body. So Aries moons need a physical outlet. Gemini season gifted you the ideas to mix things up a little bit. So with the Sagittarius full moon already passed, you being a fire sign, Jupiter now in Cancer, your Aries moon may feel more emotionally attuned than usual. So this is a window. It's a window to align inspired action with heartfelt meaning. So Mars, your ruler, may be aspecting Mercury. So be mindful of tone, timing, and tension in those conversations. A mini ritual for you is to speak it into motion. Lighting a red candle, sit with a blank page or a sheet of paper, and just write one bold idea that's been on your heart. Speak it aloud like a declaration. Commit to one aligned action this week, no matter how small, to move it forward. And an affirmation, if your natal moon is in Aries, during Gemini season, I might add, I trust my passion and choose inspired action. My voice is strong. My heart is brave. And I ignite the path ahead with purpose. I love this for you. And as a Gemini season wrap up, the mind's awakening. So as we close the portal of Gemini season, we honor the winds of change that have swirled through our mind, our conversations, our connections. Gemini taught us to ask questions, or is teaching us to speak our truth, explore ideas, flirt with the multiverse of endless possibilities. We danced with duality. We found our voice or lost it for a glimmer, only to rediscover it wiser and also more resonant. So from the new moon in Gemini, where we planted seeds of thought, to the full moon in Sagittarius, where truth illuminated what we were ready to release, beliefs. This season invited us to think freely, speak bravely, stay curious, always. We witnessed, all together, mental restlessness giving way to creative breakthroughs. We also had conversations that unlocked healing, shifting connections, especially around community, siblings, technology, AI, soul contracts even. So Mercury moved, Gemini's ruling planet. The movement of Mercury brought revelations around how we perceive, express, and even process. So Gemini season was the wind that whispered, you are not stuck, you are in motion. So just let go of needing to know where you're going to land. And then we enter Cancer season on Friday, which I'm stoked about. Cancer season Friday, also unlocking Jupiter's frequency. 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, that's when that's going to happen. Hopefully I'll see you there. But as we enter Cancer season, it's the heart remembers, the heart's memories, the remembering. So Friday, as the sun flows into Cancer, We descend from the mind into the sacred waters of the heart, from air to water, elementally, from intellect to emotion, from external interaction to internal reflection. So this is where our stories find depth. Our roots are remembered. Our emotions call us home. This is a sacred homecoming. So Cancer season ruled by the moon, what does that bring? A heightened need for safety, comfort, nurturing. So it's an activation of the sacral center, the heart center as well in combination. It's a focus on home, family, ancestry, inner child healing, healing of the inner child, intuitive downloads, psychic dreams, emotional waves, and the opportunity to heal through stillness. It's a time to slow down, nourish your nervous system, and create environments that truly support our emotional truths, authenticity. Jupiter has moved into Cancer, barely, adding a powerful wave of expansive emotional growth. So the universe is echoing for us where softness is strength, vulnerability is sacred. So feeling your way forward, the upcoming cosmic highlights in Cancer season that are coming for us or towards us, June 20th, that's when the sun enters Cancer. The summer solstice is the northern hemisphere. Great rituals there, water, right? But also earth. It's a turning point of light and legacy, if you will. June 25th, that's when we have the new moon in Cancer at 4 degrees. Be sure to check into the Musing Moon meditation because this is a powerful rebirth for emotional intentions that might be eclectic. Then early July, Neptune stations retrograde, so our intuition deepens, illusions dissolve. And then mid-July, Venus and Mercury in Leo bring fire to the heart. Creative self-expression is being ignited. And then July 10th, we've got a full moon in Capricorn. This is a culmination of all we've built emotionally, structurally even. So this is your Cancer season ritual and invitation. We want to return to the waters of the sacral. How are we going to do this? Creating a sacred bath. You could also just use a bowl of water, but we want to whisper our feelings into the waters, joys, dreams, grief, whatever it is, placing your hands in the water, definitely, and say, invoke. I honor the tides within me, invoking the water. I allow myself to feel, to heal, to flow, even becoming the water. Become the water. Feel the water flow through you, moving like currents. And let the water dry on your skin as a seal of sacred self-compassion. And as an affirmation for the shift into Cancer season, I did not create a post for this, but it's about I release the noise and return to my knowing. That's your inner knowing. And I root into what nourishes me. My feelings are sacred. My heart is home. That is the sacred home. And as we open the sacred gates of Cancer season, we open the door with the moon in Taurus. And yes, I found water bowls for the moon in Taurus. I'm so creative. However, the moon in Taurus is a grounded, heart-soothing way to begin our emotional pilgrimage, if you will. So if your natal moon is in Taurus during Cancer season, this is for you. It's about being rooted in feeling and anchoring your heart. So as we step into this watery sanctuary of Cancer season, the still waters, the moon in Taurus, really setting the tone. It's soft, it's sensual, it's strong. Bowling over, right? But Taurus and Cancer share an affinity for comfort, beauty, nourishment, nourishing the soul. Though they really don't go about it in the same way, they go about it in very different ways. Cancer feels through emotion. Taurus feels through the senses, the earth star. It's the physicality, bringing things into the earth for manifestation, manifesting those emotings. So this is a moon that invites us to, or you, to slow down, savor the moment. We are not here to rush. We are here to feel, to taste the honey of life, the nectar, to root deeply into what supports our emotional ecosystem. So with the Taurus natal moon, expect a wave of emotional grounding, especially after the airy dance of Gemini season. So this moon offers a much needed pause, a moment to catch your breath, lighting a candle, and really exhaling into the moment, being in the moment, taking that pause. So you may feel a desire to nest, cook, be wrapped in soft fabrics even. A need for solitude without loneliness. I love my solitude. It's my sanctuary. Even a hunger for beauty, not flashy stuff, but organic and real. There could be a calling to secure your emotional foundation simultaneously, because Cancer season often sets upon those emotional tides. So this Taurus moon is offering the anchor to really ride those waves with more grace. So to work with this energy, if you have a natal moon in Taurus, you really want to nourish yourself well. Prepare a beautiful meal with intention. Eat slowly and let your body receive your care, the nutrients. And tending to your own inner sanctuary, beautifying your space with flowers, sacred scents, soft textures, feeling the flowers. What surrounds you affects what stirs within you. I would even affirm safely in the body, knowing you are safe, and knowing that Cancer rules the emotions, Taurus rules the bodily senses. Really practice grounding, breath work, massage even. I know my Taurus sons like massage. Do some earthing practices to really bridge these two frequencies. Investing in what lasts, the long haul. So this is a time to make emotional investments. Those investments into yourself, your home, your values, your manifestations. What you tend now is going to grow into lasting support. So as a mini ritual, if your natal moon is in Taurus, rooting to rise. This is about lighting a green or a white candle, green for abundance, white for conversations, and sitting comfortably with your feet on the floor or outside on the earth, the terra firma, placing one hand on your heart and one on your belly, your lower belly, invoking, saying out loud, I am safe to feel. I am rooted in love. I allow stability to hold my sensitivity. Just saying that out loud feels fantastic already. But breathe deeply. Feel your roots. Feel your heart. And really allow and let them both speak together. So Cancer season plus Taurus moon, it's a cosmic side note. So with Jupiter now in Cancer and the new moon in Cancer on the horizon, June 25th, this lunar kickoff is really it's a gift. It's an offering for us to slow into the entry of these deep waters where Taurus is reminding Cancer not to drown in the feeling, the emotions, but to plant feeling like seeds into the sacred soils. And an affirmation for the moon in Taurus during our Cancer season. I do want to say I don't actually love the colors, but here we are. I root into my body, my breath, and my truth. I honor what feels good or fantastic. I am grounded in grace, nourished by love, and guided by the wisdom of my senses. Feel into that frequency. That's what I'm saying. And remember, I'm totally stoked that unlocking Jupiter's frequency is happening for us. Let me find that there we go, right there. Unlocking Jupiter's frequency, a monthly workshop is happening this Friday. And this is for you if you are truly ready to step into a world of limitless possibilities. We're going to dive into the power of Jupiter, this cosmic blessing, giant, abundant growth activating. So this workshop is designed to help you break free from any beliefs that are limiting you, holding you back, and really getting you into abundant alignment flow. The universe is always working in our favor. Gus, God, universe, source. So through this energy, the potent energy of Jupiter, you're going to learn how to manifest with ease and really amplify your desires, unique and individual to you. Just knowing that everything is possible. So this is your invitation to really start living in full alignment with your highest otherworldly, highest self potentials. So join us and unlock your true power. Of course, the link is in the show notes. And stay tuned. We're going to have a little break here before we dive into the elementals. Are you ready to tap into the cosmic currents and amplify your manifesting power? Join our monthly coven, a sacred space to elevate your desires through the wisdom of the stars. We've journeyed through the age of AI, balancing intuition and technology. We've unlocked the magnetic pole of your natal moon sign. And now, delve into mind plus emotions for manifesting mastery, harnessing the power of your natal Mercury. Each month brings a new celestial focus, a new pathway to your dreams. Visit TonyaD.tv workshops to learn more and join the monthly coven. Your manifesting journey awaits. Inshallah and Ashe. If you are new here, I am Tonya D, and I go live on Fridays, every Friday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. I do mini cowrie shell divinations here on YouTube and Facebook, the TonyaD.tv, Moon Insights, Elemental Energies. I'm doing them live. However, the element for this day, and I bring these in actually for healing and rituals, individual prescribed rituals for people. I just work predominantly with the elementals because they're part of the ritual. Plus, I'd say the otherworldly coven through vision. But this chart today is full of dynamic energy, joy. The triagram of lake over the lake, it really resonates. It's a vital energetic match for today's solar, spirited, community kind of driven energy in Gemini season. The day master, yang fire being. It's a being fire day. The day branch being the dragon, and a yang water horse month, and a yin wood snake of a year. The hexagram for today is actually 58. So it's the theme of true, authentic joy, which is found in the authentic exchange, aligned connection, and having open-hearted truth. Our day master, the yang fire dragon, yang fire is like the sun. It's brilliant, radiant, expressive, charismatic. And the dragon is a very powerful earth sign that holds hidden water, wood, and earth simultaneously, creating deep reservoirs of potential. Together, this combo suggests powerful charisma, spiritual intensity. So beneath the surface, transformation is waiting to rise. There's a desire to lead, share, inspire, but only if it feels authentic. So the yang fire dragon is bold, radiant, potent inner fire, waiting to emerge from the depths, even from the cave, if you know what I'm throwing at you. But our yang water hour horse month, I should say, the yang water horse month, there's a clash still of water and fire. It's still in effect. Yang water is our emotions expanding, riding the horse, which is pure authentic fire. This is creating waves of ambition, risk-taking, inner combustion, emotion in motion, intensity is rising. So just this whole month, you may be feeling inspired to act or express something that you've been holding. There could be a tension between being seen and being spiritually aligned, or both. This is all happening in a yin wood snake of a year. The snake, I've seen another snake. I can't even believe it. It's just transformation is happening, right? But the snake adds a layer of subtle strategy, spiritual shedding, inner refinement. So this spiritual refining is awakening the hidden serpent wisdom through this sacred shedding, a little FYI. So the tone of the year is slow, it's sensitive, it's actually shamanic, very shamanic. It's very 8th energetic center, the shaman's portal. Very different from the bold energy of our day. It's a fire day, a water month in a snake year. This creates this dynamic of elemental, it's an elemental triangle. Fire needs focus, water needs containment, the snake needs stillness. So the key for this energy is to lead with soul, not just the spark, not just spark. So today we want to integrate a cosmic calling where we speak our truth by speaking truthfully, not forcefully. Just sharing our fire through joyful resonance, allowing and just letting our laughter be sacred to ourselves or to others. So if you can use your influence, your influencer nature, with both clarity and kindness, invite in only those that truly amplify your joy, those joy molecules, your inner peace even. A ritual for today's energy is actually going to be in the coven. And then when we return, we're going to have a short break. We're going to continue with the Subtle Body Oracle deck by my girl, Miss Cindy Dell. I'm going to start doing the rituals in the coven. I just feel like they need to be more sacred and personal and actually more private. Ritual is private, just a little FYI. So a short commercial break, and when we get back, we'll do the subtle oracle cards. Love, have you been feeling a little off lately? Like your light is flickering, but you're not quite sure why? Tonya D here, and I've been there too. And I want to invite you to something truly sacred this June. A space where you can come back to center, where we remember who we are beneath the noise, the pain, and the pressure. My next workshop is more than just a gathering. It's a soul homecoming. Together, we'll work with the elementals, explore your energetic blocks, and I'll guide you through rituals that bring clarity, confidence, and healing. You don't have to figure it all out alone. Spirit sees you. Your gifts are waiting, and I'm here to walk beside you as you reclaim your path. So, if you've been craving connection, magic, and a deeper sense of purpose, this is your sign. I would love to have you with me. You'll also receive a beautiful grimoire for your personal medicine journey and my Celtic Tree Divination ebook as a gift. Your purpose is sacred. Your gifts are rich. Let's remember and anoint together. So as we come to the last chapter of Gemini season, the Subtle Body Oracle from Miss Cindy Dell, we're going to begin the new week under Gemini skies. So with Cindy Dell, we have the water element, cleansing and flow, which is true to water, cleansing and flow. Let's just get that right up there. Place you right there. Yeah, my camera here. But the water element flowing through us today. On a Moon's Day, Monday even. This is about honoring the energy of the water element as we cleanse and we flow. So I would say the mystic message with this particular energy and a moon day, this is about allowing and letting it rinse, let it release, let it return each and every one of us to our vital essence. So on a Moon's Day energy, along with the element of water, this is gliding in with grace, universal streams of grace, universal truth even. Water reminds us that healing doesn't always roar. Often it's whispering waves. This energy flows where it's needed. It's dissolving blocks, purifying the essence, the spirit, just guiding us back to emotional neutrality, the zone of neutrality, and sacred surrender. What governs emotions, intuition, and energetic sensitivity? It's teaching us to respond, not to react, to move with life, not against it. So we kind of want to ask ourselves today, what emotional residue needs to rinse? Where am I resisting flow? And where can I soften? Being in the flow, being fluid. And can I trust my inner tides to guide me with clarity? Water is also about clarity, reconciliation. So this message is encouraging gentle movement in the moment, maybe a sacred bath, a river walk, a tear allowed to just fall. I'm thinking of Maleficent when the little girl cries and the tear hits and Maleficent rises like the phoenix. So this is cleansing. Cleansing is not a weakness, by the way. It is the strength in fluid form. So I really like this for today. And then Tuesday's mystic message. We've had this, I think, the whole time. I do shuffle these cards. The fourth energetic center or chakra, relationships and healing, which I do love this card. I'm getting better, sort of. No comment. But the greenness of healing. So we go from water to green, which is nature, transformation as well. So Tuesday's mystic message, fourth chakra, relationship and healing. So when the heart heals, the world begins to shift. On this Mars day, it's a Martian day, Tuesday, where action and assertion typically take the lead. So the fourth chakra, this is also our heart center. It's whispering gently, like to lead with compassion, heartfelt compassion. So Tuesday, it's the energy of relationships, emotional restoration, subtle repairing. That repair is active. It's alive in our energetic field. So this energy center doesn't just connect us to love. It connects us to truth, forgiveness, self-trust. And the energy of Mars may want us to move fast, fix, defend, like a mama bear defending her cubs. But the heart center is reminding us to respond with tenderness and to pause before reacting, to let healing flow in both directions simultaneously. So Tuesday, on Mars Day, we may feel a little more emotional tenderness, maybe an old relationship wound surfaces. We could be called, this is a call to really recenter, rebalance our heart space. It's an urge to speak or maybe receive a truth that softens rather than shatters. So whether this is about your relationship with another or your relationship with yourself, this is a day for deep energetic honesty and compassion with action. So take a compassion action for Tuesday. And then on Wizardry Wednesday, ruled by Mercury, we have the stomach meridian. I like this as well. The stomach meridian. This is all about nourishment and right processing. This is the messenger and mental alchemist, if you will, Mercury. But Wednesday energy bringing us a grounded ally from Miss Cindy Dell, the Oracle Body Deck. I always forget the name. But the message for Wednesday, the stomach meridian, nourishment, right processing. I think this is vital energy, subtle vital energy, nourishing, knowing that what we consume becomes what we create. So what are we consuming? Choose your fuel in your body and thought very wisely with this energy. So on this Mercury-ruled Wednesday, where thoughts swirl and insights are sparking, the stomach meridian, vital energy, it's also the solar plexus, it's calling us inward to the center of processing, digestion, but also discernment, if you don't know. This meridian governs not just physical nourishment, but energetic intake, mental clarity simultaneously. So it's kind of asking us, what are we digesting mentally and emotionally on Wednesday? Are we absorbing nourishment or are we absorbing overwhelming thoughts? Are your beliefs helping or hindering your inner alchemy, especially with Jupiter now in Cancer and moving into Cancer season? I just want to say, as we navigate Gemini season, where ideas flow freshly and freely and very quickly. So this message is our cue to slow down, metabolize, process, take time to digest our experiences before we jump to the next idea. I'm an idea crafter myself. So let the wisdom settle in before acting. So I really like this energy so far. because we're getting all the elemental colors, if you haven't noticed. And then on tantalizing Thursday, Jupiter's expansive gaze is lighting the skies. We've got the 8th auric field, interdimensionality with time travel. Also connected to the Shaman's portal, the 8th energetic center on Juneteenth. I just might want to add. So we're kind of slipping beyond the veil with a message that's equal parts cosmic and crystalline. It's this crystalline palace. On Thursday, the 8th auric field. This is that interdimensionality. It really is time and space travel. It's the boundaries or the lack of them. We are not bound by the ticking of clocks. We are fluid. We are travelers of timelines, a weaver of mystical, magical realities simultaneously. So this energy takes us into the 8th auric field on Thursday. It's the subtle sheath that holds our ability to transcend linear time, which time is not linear. We kind of get programmed into that. And be able to access alternate realities, integrating the multidimensional wisdom of our own personal library in the sky, the Akashic records. So this energy is like opening up a doorway, a pathway to a cosmic library that we all can attune into, one where every past life, future self, and parallel versions of ourselves is accessible through intuitive guidance and presence, our higher self. So with Jupiter expanding this frequency, accelerating it is kind of more so. Thursday is an ideal day for revisiting soul memories, ancestral echoes, especially it's right before the sun moves into Cancer. Just be receptive, receiving visions from future timelines and collapsing those old contracts, choosing new energetic agreements. We can script our own soul story. So dream work, astral journeying, even quantum meditations, if you will. Time is fluid. Thursday, we are entering the cosmic river and the sky. So I really like that. And then on Fantastic Friday, we've got the 7th chakra. Whoopsie, getting sideways. I love this image as well. So Fantastic Friday, the finale on Venus Day, no less. This is where love, beauty, and embodiment. So Friday, spirituality and connectivity, the crown center, I'll say, the 7th energetic center. So what is this all about? Connectivity, spirituality, just knowing that we're a conduit. We are the sacred receiver. We are like the stardust spark. And remembering, we're heading into these memoirs of these waters, just sacred remembering. Remembering is divine. And Gus, God, universe, source. Talk to Gus or other goddesses, deities, Freya, whatever it is, just saying. But Friday, the 7th energetic center, this is our crown. It's activated. It is Neptune. It is visions, prophetic visions. They come in white, gray, black sometimes. But it's illuminating the sky above our head and the sky within. So this is our call, like answer the call. It's our call to commune with source, converse with source, Gus, to lift our inner gaze. And more importantly, to remember. The sun has just moved into Cancer. So we are never separate. We are always connected. We are the oneness. We are fractals. We are particles. And Venus, the energy of Venus, is actually infusing this connection with love and reverence. So this is not just about transcendence. It's about beauty, ritual, making the divine tangible in our day-to-day world. So on Friday, unlocking Jupiter's frequency day, we may feel heightened intuition, dreams, cosmic downloads, a deep craving for silence or solitude, synchronicities just guiding every step, every path of our way. Or maybe even just a longing, a yearning to return to devotion in nature, music, simple stillness, poetry. So as we complete this week, we go from the dark blues into the heavenly blues, purples, right? Indigo, purple. So at the end of the week, we really want to be ourselves. Like, what did we learn? Like diving in journal, like, what did I learn about my deeper connection between spirit in my everyday life? Like, where did we see it? It's going from the water to the crown. It's a journey of subtle kind of integration. So this week, we flowed through the energetic temples of our subtle energy body with the Cindy Dell Oracle deck as our guide. This is like, what a powerful, intimate pilgrimage this entire session has been. So from the deep emotional waves of the element of water, which also brings me to our Yang Water Horse month, through the sacred vessel of the stomach meridian and even our heart center to the cosmic heights of the crown. So each day we're asked not to just understand, but also to embody, to digest. You know, we bathed into the flow, we healed the heart, we repatterned our nourishment. We actually are going to be visiting timelines and we become a conduit for light. And now it's like we're going to pause, we're going to gather, and we're going to actually bless it all as a subtle body energetic recap. Yeah, a ritual recap. So Monday, today, the water element, cleansing emotional residue and surrendering to intuitive flow. Tuesday, the fourth chakra, I call it the fourth center. This is about healing our relationships and really reconnecting with compassion. Wednesday, the stomach meridian. This is about nourishing our mind, our body, and soul, and really recalibrating the digestion of life as we process through that. And then the eighth auric field on Sunday, activating interdimensional access and healing timelines, the library. And then we finalize everything with our seventh energy center, the crown, spirituality and connectivity simultaneously. So this is a crown activation. It's communing with the divine, Gus. So I like this for all of us. I would say be sure to check out this week's Cosmic Mystic Rituals and Magic and Medicine in the Academy in the Coven Hall, also known as Ritual Recipes. You're going to be seeing those there. Or the Subscribers Hub on Facebook simultaneously. The magic truly is in the medicine. You may be the medicine or bring that medicine into the world. So as this is a closing chapter or the last week of Gemini season, an affirmation to finish up the week as I move the scroll here. There we go. And I loved the heart and the mind. When the heart and the mind come together, this is an affirmation to open the door to what we feel, Cancer season. I am aware of my feelings as I integrate a new mindset. So just be aware of your feelings combined with optimistic thought. Glimmer the thoughts. That's the goal. Feeling into your value quotient, sense it, and actually become it. So the mind is a tool. It's a library of all the things we've ever experienced, remembering and turning those triggers into glimmers. So with that, as always, Ashe and blessings. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you in Uncovering Jupiter's Frequency. I'm super excited about it. The book is magnificent, my guidebook. Plus, I created a playlist called Overflow for meditation as you're journaling. Super excited. I hope to see you there. So, Ashe and blessings once again. I'll see you on the other side.